We met in 1975 when we joined a production of Jesus Christ Superstar.
May the 12th.
May the 12th. A day that will live in infamy.
A piece of history.
There you go, babe. Oh no, the first rehearsals for Superstar. They wanted to find out who could dance and who couldn't, you know. And they found out that we couldn't. But we had to do these things. We had to run across the stage, you know, in a balletic kind of way. And
can you give us an example of what you
no,
used to
not
do?
right now, no. I don't have my pumps on.
Oh.
And Graham ran across the stage and it was like a giant oak tree coming down as he fell to the stage, crashed in a big heap and sprained his ankle, and I thought, that's the end of him, not going to see him again. So we had an auspicious kind of meeting.
And I remember you and somebody, I think it was Adrian, carried me over to the washing machines.
Is that right?
Yeah. And they had two washing machines for all the costumes. And they filled one with hot water and one with cold, and they lifted me up and dunked my ankle in the hot, then in the cold like that, to get the swelling down. So that was my introduction. And but it worked. I thought I'd be fired because if you can't dance in a show like that, you're not really any good. But it was great, and we became very good friends. You were a great dunker. All the apostles were in the same chorus dressing room, and Russell's little space was next to mine, and we used to sing Beatles songs all the time during rehearsals and during the show. And then I started to sing a couple of my songs. Love Another Bruise I started to sing, and Russell kind of heard me singing it, and he'd always say, well, what's that? And I say, it's a song, it's called Love Another Bruises, and he started to sing it with me, and it sounded great. So we said, oh, let's make a tape. So we hired the MD of the show, of the orchestra, Frank, who later joined the band, and he played piano, and we made this little demo in the pit of the orchestra before everybody came in one afternoon on a cassette player, and it was rather crude, certainly by today's standards, but it sounded great. I mean, it really did. And when people heard it, they went, wow, it sounds great. There was something there, and it was very magical to hear it.
You know, over the years, the many years that we've been together, we always try and do something different, you know, either each year or maybe, you know, twice a year if we feel it's necessary. And, I mean, as you can imagine, after all this time, it's difficult to come up with something that people haven't heard or seen. I mean, you know, even getting wardrobe that looks different anymore is very difficult, you know, because we've been through everything, you know, tight jeans, spandex, you know, sequins, blah, blah, you know, so it's difficult. And before this incarnation of the show, Graham said, you know, what about opening the show with Now and Forever? And, I mean, it was his concept, you know, we come out, you know, in darkness, just a spotlight on you. It's a cappella, you know, till I start playing guitar, and, you know, he says, people will go nuts. And, you know, it works. I think it's a great surprise for the audience. And once again, it's to true Blue Air Supply fans, it's a song that they're very familiar with, and it's never been presented like that before, so it was a great way to start the show, and very different for us.
When love is new and the world is out reaching for you, we try hard to hold it all in our hands, but it slips through like soft drifting sands, and drying the tears can build it all like new. Now and forever, remember the words from my heart will always be true. Now and forever, together, and all that I feel is my love for you. Learning each day that the right time was so far away to tell you the things I knew. Now it's clear that the moment we searched for is here, and counting the years is all I want to do. Now and forever, remember the words from my heart will always be true. Now and forever, together, and all that I feel is my love for you. Hold me as close as love will allow, until all your fears are gone. What has all passed is over now. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I'm holding on. I'm holding on. Now and forever, remember the words from my heart will always be true. Now and forever, together, and all that I feel is my love for you. Now and forever, remember the words from my heart will always be true. Now and forever, together, and all that I feel is my love for you.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Sweet Dreams was a song that was written in 1981, a long time ago. And of course that was one of our early singles which went top 5. And Shadow of the Sun is more recent. It's from Across the Concrete Sky album. The Shadow of the Sun is a very different song for us because its contents are very unusual. It's not the normal song for us, you know. But I always felt it would be a great song to start our show because it's very majestic. You know, Russell starts it off and it's kind of very low key, but it's a little mysterious at the same time. But it reaches this crescendo as well when we both come in the chorus. I think it's very theatrical, you know, and then we join Sweet Dreams with it, which is quite strange because I was at home trying to think of a new way to present Shadow of the Sun, and I'm always doing that. I'm always trying to change things, and then suddenly I started singing Sweet Dreams over the same chords. They're in different keys, and the chords are different, but they matched beautifully. So we buttered Sweet Dreams up to Shadow of the Sun, and it's actually quite interesting, isn't it?
Close your eyes, I want to ride the skies in my sweet.
Yeah, and it's great in the show because you're playing Shadow of the Sun and a lot of people are familiar with it and some aren't. But as soon as they hear the Sweet Dreams kick in, it's wow, you know, it's familiarity to them, and they're really very blown away every night, I think.
We can be in the shadow of the sun. Across the concrete sky, come walk with me. Something we need to know, something we need to see. Is it love, only love that is growing inside me? Yes, it's love. Only love is the pillar of plenty.
You make me feel this is all I need, and it's all so real. You make me understand where I want to be when I touch your hand.